Hi, everybody. This is Andrea. I am an English pronunciation trainer. I focus on American pronunciation for a variety of non-native speakers. This is a continuation in my series of English pronunciation for Korean speakers specifically, and it is meant as an initial introduction of the things you should focus on so that you can find the material you need to dive deeper into the problems. I hate saying that word, into the areas that Korean speakers really need to focus on most or more. Again, my focus is clarity and confidence, so that's where I focus all of my energy. I am trained as a speech language pathologist. That's what these little symbols or letters mean after my name, but I also do have extra training in teaching non-native speakers the American pronunciation principles and helping you train yourself to make those things habits. Videos I have made in this series include an introduction to the sound system, and then we dove into rhythm. I did a video on word stress that was really important, sentence stress, and today we're talking about linking, and you'll see that here in this overview. I'm going to go through the videos in case you haven't seen my other videos. You can kind of get a little bit of an idea of like what I've talked about. So we did the sound system, consonants and vowels, and I talked about word stress with some nice examples. Sentence stress, again, was the video I just did, and today we're talking about linking. So one of the problems that I've noticed my native Korean speaking clients have difficulty with, let me move this around to a good spot here, is adding sounds between words. Now this does happen between some sounds more than others. So for example, if a word ends in Z, I notice it a lot more than when a word ends in something like M, for example. I notice it a lot after those sounds K and G. There will often be a sound added. And so there is often a pattern there, is what I'm saying. So if you're adding sounds between words, it's very disruptive to clarity in English, because when I hear the voice say, I'm listening for a word. I'm thinking you're saying a whole nother word, and really what you're trying to do is transition or move between the end of one word and the start of another word. But it is super disruptive to clarity. And so this is a really important area if you're doing this that you really need to work hard on. I recommend working on this by thinking about linking and how we link together, although these linking examples don't work with every sound example that I have here. But let's look at the principle of linking anyway. When we talk about linking, one thing that's nice to talk about is consonant to consonant linking. When one word ends with the same consonant that the next word starts with, English speakers, American speakers, are going to say it one time. So want to would be saying it 2 times. Want to, want to. What we're going to do is this, want to. I'm kind of pushing the ending sound into the next word, want to. It's like I'm saying one, two, want to. Some more. If I say it 2 times, some more, some more. What we're going to do is this, some more, some more. I want some more. Got to, get to, got to, ga to, get to, got to, get to, I get to. Life for, life for, life for, life for, life for. Okay, another way that we connect or link is consonants into vowels. When one word ends in a consonant and the next word starts with a vowel, again, think about pushing that ending consonant onto the next word. So it's not want it, it's want it, want it. They really mush together or blend together. It's not get out, it's get out, get out. Come on, was in. Vowel to vowel, we link those vowels together. If a word ends in oo, we push with a w. If it ends in an e-like sound, we push with a yeah. We're pushing it into the next word. Here's what that sounds like. How are you? You win. It's like you win a game. you win. See you win. See you win. See you win. See you win there. He is. He is. He is. He is my boss. I am. I am. I am. Okay, let's look at some examples of where speakers are adding sounds between the words. That's what this little underlining thing is. Now you'll notice a lot of these are not going to fit in here, right? And give is a D and a G. It's not the same consonant. This one's kind of tricky. But what I want you to really do is suppress the tendency to say and. Is such, those can kind of blend together similar to a same consonant. Was picking doesn't count, but I want you to suppress was pick. Make to, again, you'll see this pattern, Z, 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 K. Make to. It's going to be two different consonants, but you're going to suppress that. Anyway, let's look at these examples. Let's listen. All right.
And then give. And then give.
Let's see if I can turn that one up. Let's listen one more time. Come on.
And then give.
And to give. And to give. And to give. And give. I can minimize the D here. And give. And give. And give. It's not easy to do. So really just even put a teeny little pause in there if you have to. He is such a.
He is such a.
Is a such a. Is a. Let's listen to it again.
He is such a.
Is a such a.
He is such a.
Is a. He is a such a. He is a such a. Really hard to understand. He is such. Blend those together. Is such. He is such a. He is such a great guy. She was picking.
She was picking up. She was.
Sorry, I hate how the volume on these is so different. Okay.
Picking up. She was picking up.
You hear was a picking up. Was a. She was a picking up. She was a picking up. She was. This is how I would break it down. If this skill is very hard for you, then I would break it down to that tiny little pairing. Was picking. Was picking. Cut the Z-ish sound off with the P. Okay, let's listen to this one.
Slide.
Okay, this one, she says a word and then a sentence, so let's listen for that.
I have to make 2 more slides.
Make a 2. Make a 2.
Slide. I have to make 2 more slides.
Make a 2 more slides. Make a. I have to make 2 more slides. I would rather there be a silent pause, a tiny little pause, than anything else. Okay, I hope you could hear that example, hear what I'm hearing, and then practice that. So what I would do is I would take some sort of like script or reading material, something written down. I like to use TED Talks because you can get the transcripts. And I would identify areas in there where you might have a hard time connecting those words together without an added extra sound. And then I would practice those extra, break it down into a small bit if you have to, and then put it back together. Add a pause in there if you really can't do it. Add a pause. There are some links like this that are really difficult. I think linking with a D or a K is really quite hard to do. And so if you're having a hard time, that's completely normal. Okay, as a wrap up here, these videos are meant to give you an area to focus on so you can find more information, dive deeper into this area. I have not made another linking video. I think this is my first. I might have talked about it, but I haven't made a specific linking video to dive deeply into this before. So you may find some other videos, but also listen, record yourself, and recognize that difference. If you notice that you're adding those extra sounds, that's one of the most important things you can do, is just notice and hear it yourself. Oftentimes working with a skill trainer is super helpful, right? I give feedback, I stop, we talk about it, we record the session so you can go back and look at them again. If you are ready to work with a skill trainer, please reach out. You can find me on LinkedIn, you can send me an email, and I'll give you more information on working as an individual with me or working in a small group if you can put a group of people together. Anyway, I hope that you found that helpful. Leave me comments, reach out, and all that good stuff. And I hope you're having a good day. Bye.